Right guys, welcome back, it's LSP, day 35 of my challenge to take £150 to 10k, and as always guys, this is my own personal challenge and not trade advice, so I guess don't try and keep up, but I don't put anything out there in that respect, so that's cool. It's been an alright day guys, it's been an alright day. There's a couple of things I just want to quickly go through. Obviously last week you know that I tried to get into USD CAD. And I called some of the levels. I was saying that I wanted it to punch through those daily highs, and I even said it was going to hit 129.15. And I actually went on record and said 129.15, and the high of the day was 129.15. So I am happy with that, and it's not because I'm trying to be clever. It's just I was working with some numbers and some ratios, and on some of the other charts that obviously you guys don't see. I just do a bit of basic analysis, but on some of the other charts, the level that I basically arrived at was 129.15, so that's why I was calling 129.15, just like I was calling 146.90 on the pound Japanese yen. And the reason that I'm going on about this is because I like to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself to the point where I have my levels, and then it's more about me and my patience really, to kind of see, because I've been working a lot with the high time frame charts, mainly the daily and the weekly, because I'm trying to hold on to trades a lot longer, and it's something that I'm determined to work through. And I had a really nice 50 pip trade today as well on the pound Japanese yen. So I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. I'm kind of increasing that profit ratio, and whilst still maintaining my tight stops. But today I tried to get into USD CAD just for a quick scalp, and you can see my buy limit was here. Sorry if you can hear that guys, but my buy limit was here. I had a 10 pip stop and a 25 pip target, but it never got tagged. It just literally ripped, and it hasn't looked back since. So that was the USD CAD. The pound Japanese yen. And just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put the phone on silent. 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll just put the phone on silent because it's just going to keep annoying. It's going to keep annoying me. So that was the limit order, the one that you see here. That's the limit order for USD CAD. And then prior to that, obviously, we're at last week on the 2nd of March. So this is this week now. And then these are the two trades that I did today. They're not two trades. It's just one trade, but two exits. And the premise of this particular trade, you can see that we've come all the way down. We had a really nice push down on pound Japanese yen. Small sort of retracement, continuation, and this was the first sign really that we were going to get something, maybe a little bit of a pop going into this week. Sunday candle, nothing much to shout home about. And then obviously on the day today, it's opened straight down and then rejected. And I've mentioned many times, it's the sort of play that I like, but the reverse of it in this respect, because this is I prefer the short, to be honest, but this is obviously a long. And you can see we kind of opened, came down again, really nice, strong candle up. This candle's come back down and back up again, broke the high of the day, and then steadied off a little bit, and you can see that's where my entry is. And if I go down to a 15-minute chart, you can see my entry was here. And my initial stop was 20. So I'll look here. Stop loss. That's the one that I brought up. 92, 95. My initial stop loss was basically just, you can see it in the live recording anyway. But yeah, 75. So I had a 20 pip stop basically. And a 50 pip target. I can't believe what's went wrong with me, man. My brain just literally is not working today. But yeah, so my entry was here, a 25 pip, 20 pip stop, 50 pip target, and I was just looking for this area here. Again, you can see it in the live recording, and it's gone straight up there. And as it started to get closer to that target, it just popped up there, took the first 21 pips or 20 pips. I actually got tagged at 21 pips, but I was looking for 20 obviously. For the first 0.10, brought the stop up to break even, +1. And then the last portion I just left it. It's tagged me, so I made £12.46 today to add to the balance of the challenge account, which brings us up to 209.56. So all in all, guys, decent day. Good start on Monday. Obviously, we've got FOMC this week. Sorry, no, we've got non-farm payroll this week. So whenever there's non-farm payroll, we've got busy sort of news week, or lots of people yapping, lots of speakers, and so on and so forth. I try to do a lot of my trading on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, where most of the volatility is going to be, and then as things get closer to sort of non-farm on Friday, or FOMC weeks, for example, I try and stay away from sort of Thursdays, especially on the actual day that it's released. I stay away from Fridays, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday generally when I want to be doing most of my trading. I may pick something up tomorrow. I've got an idea of what I want to be doing, and we'll see how that kind of pans out. I am keeping an eye on gold, guys, because I do believe we're gonna maybe challenge this 134.41. Purely based on, and let me take these off, but purely based on, this candle right here basically came all the way down. We've tagged the stops, and the lowest point of all of these is here, and you can see that we've tagged all of it basically, and we've had a nice push away from there, a little bit of follow through today, and a little bit of pull back into that. So if we go over to the dollar, if the dollar can start to push a little bit lower towards that 89.45, then I think that we should get a decent push on gold, and obviously with the yen currencies showing a little bit of weakness as well, in terms of their pullbacks, there may be an opportunity to get into this. So we'll see, but it's something that I'm going to be monitoring. I'm not doing anything with it just yet, but I do like the hourly structure. I'll just come out a little bit. I do like the hourly structure. You can see we've sort of come down. We had a really nice pop into that. Good push away, consolidation, nice little pop, taking out the swing high, pull back, support, coming back into now. So around this sort of area is really where I want to be finding some sort of a support and then a push again. If I get a push, we start to clear sort of 23 to 26, then there may be a long there for me, and I'll probably go for at least up to here, the small area, the small pocket up here, at 1350, let's call it. Well, 1349 to 1350, and then the ultimate target for me on gold at some point in the next month is probably going to be 1375, which is a price level I've been calling for a while now. But there's no rush, and there's really no rush with this. I'm just going to wait and see. And I think that's it. Cable, yeah, we had a nice little pop on cable today. Again, coming into those daily levels that we marked off, and you can see we've had a nice little reaction from there. The 139.05. The first at the time it was 50 pips and then 100 pips up here. We may open up and get that one last push up, I think, on pound, and then I'm potentially going to be looking for a short here. The issue that I'm having with this now is because the euro, we've had some really nice rejection on the euro today. So I think euro may potentially be popping a little bit higher tomorrow. If it does, my issue with cable is I'm trying to find somewhere where I can get short on cable, right? Purely based on the way that this chart looks on market structure and some of the things that I've been doing. But the issue that I have with that is that today the dollar's range was not that big, okay? And if you kind of take the whole candle from the previous day, which is Friday's day, we're still within that. So we're kind of engulfed within that. So an inside day. We need it to, if it was kind of up here and then we had a really nice tail and a very, very small body, then I'd be more inclined to kind of wait for that opportunity to get into cable if it does what I'm expecting it to do. Whereas tomorrow, if cable does what I'm expecting it to do, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious about getting short on it. So I want the dollar to kind of follow suit and give us some sort of indication that it is going to be going lower. Some sort of indication that it is going to be going higher. So I'm not sure. I might have said that a little bit backwards, guys. I know what I'm trying to say in my head, so I apologise if I've just confused you. But basically, long story short, what I'm saying is this. We need the dollar higher, basically, okay? And we've had that rejection here on the euro, which means if the euro is doing this and could potentially get some continuation to the upside and maybe challenge this small area up here, then the dollar's effectively going to be going lower, which is not what I want for this market structure here. Yeah, the way that this chart looks, I need this pop up, maybe take out today's high, rejection, and then we'll maybe take a low, for a weekly range of around about 250 pips, of which I would never get that. It's probably just going to be like 50 pips or anywhere between 30 and 50 pips, what I'm looking for. So I'll monitor it tomorrow and I'll see. I'll see what happens. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the pound Japanese yen as well. But so far, I think this is probably going to go up a little bit more. Take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, I think on the pound Japanese yen, we may come up into this little area here, this very small area of consolidation on a lower time frame. So we're talking about another 86 pips. It's nothing. 90 pips is nothing for this pair. So if it tags this high, it may just spike right up there, and then I'll see how it reacts up there. But we'll see. All right, guys. So this video is getting a little bit too long. I'll kind of render it quickly, so I'm going to shoot off. And as always, guys, I hope you found some useful information in this video. And you're more than welcome to join the Telegram room, where I post updates on a few of the little bits and bobs in that Telegram room. I'm on Twitter as well. If you want to pop on Twitter, you can see that down here at lockstockpip. So you're more than welcome to follow me on there as well. And I will speak to you guys in the next review video or a trade video if something comes along. Alright guys, so take care. Have a great evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you soon.